Colette, thanks. Let's continue our team coverage tonight with more on the legal protections for employees facing a difficult decision, frankly, as they decide whether or not they want to return to work. Now, some of those protections are actually spelled out in the governor's Safer at Home executive order. Andy Cohen helping us all to understand the rights during this transition.
One of the biggest protections of the Safer at Home order is that employers cannot compel someone to return to work if they're part of that vulnerable population we always talk about, who are at higher risk for complications from this virus. Also, that extends to employees who would need accommodations because they live with someone who's part of that vulnerable group. Signs of change are appearing around Colorado as some businesses are able to reopen, even while others still have to wait. For the first time, the governor has extended protections for at-risk populations by exempting them from work during this transition.
It's clear to me as somebody who specializes in representing employees and employers that this provides more protection than existed on Saturday before this order went into effect.
Attorney Ian Kalmanowitz says the order also protects those who may have become sick with COVID-19 from losing their jobs, and it restricts employers from discriminating against those who've simply been in contact with a known positive case.
And that is something that we have been hearing about in my practice, and I've been hearing about from my colleagues, is employees who are being told, stay home because, we found out your father-in-law had COVID-19, and then they lose their job.
In Colorado, unlike some other states that are reopening this week, you won't lose unemployment benefits for refusing to return to work, provided you can show there is an unsafe working condition due to the risk of COVID-19 exposure.
The meatpacking plants up, on the north side of the Front Range are the prime example of that. Nursing homes here in El Paso County are another prime example of that.
And if you're concerned about a particular issue individually, he encourages you to reach out to their law firm or other lawyers to discuss the issue in detail.
A lot of these issues are issues that can be resolved without resort to the legal system. It's just that some people don't know what the law is or what their rights are because of how quickly this is changing.
Also part of this order, the governor has asked the Colorado Civil Rights Division to work with the state health department to provide some guidance for employers to prevent discrimination that's related to COVID-19. Always watching out for you, Andy Cohen, News 5.